Hello and welcome back. This is Philemon with energy issues. Because why not? Just gotta love it whenever it crops up. Times like this. So, things to do. Get a constant source of energy generation that is strong enough to support yes, I know. Gotta go to other places, but we want to support all of our current packagers at the next upgrade level, which essentially means adding an additional half of our energy generation onto what we're generating now, which is easier said than done, it feels like. So, plan A is... What is plan A? Well... Yeah, man, this place just doesn't have a whole lot of space to utilize. I think our best bet... How many power generation facilities? I mean, okay, the absolute best case scenario would be to make Mr. Fusion power plant, because I think that would completely solve our need, but the issue there is that we run into my same annoyance at supercoolant, where anytime you want to set up supercoolant, you have to drain your titanium resources. And I just don't like that idea. I don't have the facilities in the magma area to add more of our magma power plants, but that's more or less irrelevant anyway. Yeah, a biomass burner. That'll do wonderful things in this situation. How much power is each of these generating? 60 a second. So overall, got 660 energy a second off of these 13 windmills, whereas one of these with the same footprint is doing 1,000. So I think the thing to do is to sell off all of these and just make use of that space for additional of the other, just more of these morphium plants, and then grab the morphium from further afield, because the game has claimed that I will not be attacked by further waves of enemies in this area. So in theory, if I do this, just make 3 more with just barely enough space. Yeah, we can stick 4 more there. Just barely enough space to fit a pipeline into that area. Then we can continue this line. So, a bit here. Over to where these are being made. Make sure that each of those gets it. Then just grab 4 more pumps out in the middle of nowhere and have them feed into that pipeline. I don't know if it's a good one, necessarily, but better than nothing. If we can get this running at full efficiency, I would really like to have this power source in other locations. So, that, there, there, into there. Finally up into there, and just for sake of argument, so that there's no way the game can complain about me not having enough pipes on this thing, or things want too much resource, I should say. Alright. So this is creating morphium at 1,000 per second in this pipe. Follow that down the line to 1 plant, which takes in at 200. 2 plant, which takes in at 200. 3 plant, 4 plant, 5 plant. So 200 times 5 is 1,000, or at least it should be. So in theory, I will now be producing enough energy at the same time. That is positive 1,000 on energy generation over the demand currently placed on my energy system. So now each of these is taking in and releasing 150 resource. So we've got 8 of these set up. Yep, we've got 8 of these set up in the area.
Buildings are available for construction.
Yeah, I know. But I'm explaining things. Got 8 of them set up, which is 1,200. That should be 1,200 resource that's going out to other locations, which, as we've seen, is 6,000 energy per second that we can put into other places if need be. Perfect. All right. So now that that little headache's been figured out, if I'm not mistaken, this thing, the Stigoros nest, was where there was some kind of a crystal formation that we could have studied, but I accidentally destroyed. So I wouldn't imagine that they would still have it here if I couldn't go back to that area. So I'm just curious. Or this is for me, so you're gonna have to put up with me for a second here. Ah. Okay. So it is that area. And it does not appear to have regenerated, said Crystal. Or given me any additional information, resources. So once this wave is dead and we can be considered not in combat anymore, we'll head out to other things. Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Alright, well, thank you for indulging me on that one. Not that you have a choice, but let's go to... Yeah, let's go here.
Jump successful.
Oh boy.
I am not detecting any biofactories yet. We
Okay.
have to walk around and search for them ourselves. This area is primarily flat and open. We should be able to navigate it quickly.
I would like to gather more
No
specimens of
biofactories,
those
huh?
large four-legged beasts.
So this thing right here, this thing that I am assaulting, this is not a biofactory, but with the pulsating heart in the middle? Really, not a biofactory. I'm so surprised that we cannot find them. Man, I must get out that bioscanner. However, will we discover, oh boy, don't die, don't die, don't die. However, will we discover where one of those is? Okay, back to work. Gather Florian samples. The heck? Okay. That's dealt with. I think. Oh, no. Still got one over here. Whoop. Aha! Take that, sucker. Alright. Now that that's dealt with for real this time. Whew. Nothing to see here. Have to find... Sometimes you gotta wonder. Come on, where's this thing? Man, that practically landed me right on top of it. Well, it's this way. There it is. So we landed here. Oh, it's just
I'm
ironium.
detecting dark energy bursts in a few locations around us.
Nope.
These must be hybrid
They are.
biofactories. We should go there and destroy them.
There's a lot of them. If
Get
we
no
don't
complaints
act
out of me.
quickly, they will overrun us. Let's get to work.
Alright. Consider it done. Hey, geothermal. It is going to be exciting when I can start setting up the fusion power plants in a place that has water. It's so much easier than spending titanium on something that isn't a defensive capability or a geothermal plant. Ow. That hurt. Oh, that hurt again. Can you not, please? I know I'm assaulting your facility, but it would be great if you just didn't shoot me. I would really appreciate that if you just stopped shooting me. Thanks. Thank you for your cooperation.
Loose objects are starting to fly.
Do everything I can to help you in this time of transition from shooting me to not shooting
Destroy
me.
the first biofactory.
I really need to stop activating these towers. I know that they're going to be there because it's very regular that they appear in the square around the facility, so... And I don't really get anything for destroying them, maybe a little bit of carbonium, but look at that. I maxed on carbonium. What's the point? You know, if it was ironium, then maybe it would be exciting, but
A new technology
just this
has been
carbonium
developed.
nonsense, it's really not worth it. So apparently the main thing I'm supposed to be looking for is these Flurian samples. Whatever odd chemical mixture that's supposed to be. Oop. Hello. Okay. Show me the money. There it is. Oh. Okay, things to kill first. Go away. I'm exploiting your planet. Leave me alone. Oh, just irony. Again, not the worst thing in the world, because we were low on that, and it would be nice to start off whatever the next project is with as much of that as possible. But not entirely necessary, because we do have facilities in place right now that just generate it for free. I mean, time and energy, sure, but those are things that, if necessary, we can have in spades. It's not like this is the survival mode where time is limited and things are continuously attacking you and you've really only got the one life. So these things. See, they make a lot more sense here where it's some kind of an alien technology that has adapted them to be some kind of teleportation techno wizard. But in an area where, in theory, unless they migrated out of this place, which I have serious doubts about, in those areas, how are you justifying that nature somehow produced this thing? Also, that looks really fancy, and I am going to pop that. So, give me a moment to prep my area, because this could be intense. Oh, hello, creatures. Actually, kind of surprised I caught that. Okay. So another one of those. Set up. Nope. Did I ever get the just turret upgrade? Hand grenade. Orbital bombardment. Yeah, I guess I could put that on. No, I didn't. Why didn't I get that? Well, for now, let's stick on gravity mine. At the very, very end. Let's see, where is that? That's here. Yay. Yeah, still plenty of things in the queue. Let's see. Let's see. Ah, there it is. I guess no desire for it. Weird. Oh, we still got a ton of things in the queue right now, so let's let some of that filter out while we're just kind of killing time here. Or moving on. Alright. I might not want to be in that mode. Alright, let's see what this thing's all about. I was about to say, where's the rush? Oh boy. And that is quite a bit more of a rush than I was expecting. It is so nice that they're attacking the turrets before they're attacking me. Haha. Eat my distractions! Ignore me. Okay, they're not ignoring me anymore. They are so not ignoring me anymore. Okay. And then the grenades, or the gravity wells are doing their thing. Great, wonderful. Fortunately, all of this seems to be resistant to electricity rather than vulnerable to it, which is what, personally, I would have expected for most of them. Ooh, wow. They explode nicely. Wow, there's a lot of you centaur creatures. Okay. We done here? Because it looks like we're done here.
Samples of the Florian
Wow.
creatures.
Nice.
The design is very cool. We probably shouldn't call them a species, as they cannot reproduce on their own. These organisms
So
are
they're like
powered by
mules.
morphine, and I don't think they would be able to survive
Or no,
without it. It is hard to say how long they can survive on the supply that they carry
What is
within
it?
their bodies. They can communicate
I should
amongst
know.
themselves and appear to function autonomously. There's no evidence to
Well, really,
support
they're
that
like the
control
Jem'Hadar
remotely, but I can't
from
rule that out
the
either.
sounds of that little tidbit. For any of you Star Trek fans out there. Am I crazy for saying that the name of a horse donkey hybrid is a mule? I guess I could say Liger. It's also accurate, where they are unable to reproduce on their own because of weird genetic incompatibility things. See, and if I just stand back, I can't resist. I can't resist. Resources. Why did I do that? Run! Run away! No reason to stick around after those have popped out. Yeah, I would say they are. Luckily, our technology is superior. Earth rocks, things that can somehow convert dark matter into a stable fusion fission reaction within small areas is unable to beat us, who still has to have a massive facility for producing fission in any kind of usable way. Like, let's take a second to appreciate the fact that this alien species was able to use whatever form of their technology they have in order to make this morphium stuff works, which acts a lot like the fear of what nanites would do in our society, where it can combine and recombine matter on a molecular level into copies of itself and generate power through it, but they can't take on a singular robot with a corrosive gun and a blaster. Like, where did they mess up that our technology at this level, which looks oddly plain in comparison, is able to absolutely wreck all of the things that they have ever hoped of making. Like, where did they go wrong that this... I am capable of doing this in any capacity without them just recombining all of our particles into their own substance. Like, this is so ridiculous on so many levels. I mean, it's fun, and it makes for reasonably good gameplay. I'm not complaining about it in that fact. It's just, it takes a huge logical leap to be able to get to these points, at least for me anyway, to accept that any of this technology could ever even be feasible beyond the science fiction novel or, you know, sci-fi video game. So just the kinds of things that I'm thinking about while doing this. Alright, we're almost done here. Just gotta destroy this last factory and clear out a bunch of its inhabitants. They try. But again, our simple mecha with exposed wiring, looks like hydraulic bits, down near the chest. Like, we are so out of our depth, or should be so out of our depth in doing this, and yet are able to completely shrug off all of the things that it can send our way with little to no issue. I mean, yeah, I'm taking damage, but for whatever reason, our instant repair protocols are so strong that I can get away with running around like an idiot and destroying all of their facilities. Alright. Facility destroyed. Excuse me. What do you mean destroy all biofactories in the area? Did I need to clear out all the turrets too? Okay, good.
That should slow them down significantly and buy us more time.
I am afraid they will not let us rest here. Worrying signals are coming in from the Metallic Valley outpost. We should go there as soon as possible.
There's never a dull moment. Let's jump back there as soon as possible.
The earthquake's epicenter is near our position. It will deal serious damage to all our buildings in that area.
Yeah, that's nice. Alright, well, away we go. Wasn't that fun? Back to the Metallic Valley. And engage. Oh, wait. Engage. Alright, so what's the plan here, people?
We're
What do we
back
gotta
at the
do?
Metallic Valley outpost. Let me guess. There's a huge swarm of creatures heading our way, and we should prepare our defenses.
No.
What?
At least, I'm not detecting any immediate danger at the moment.
That's almost
Why?
disappointing. So why did we have to get back here in such a hurry?
We've detected multiple Exmorph influence pylons appear around our outpost. They have covered a significant portion of the land with that metallic surface.
That's disturbing. We still don't know what these objects do. Let's go out and try to inspect more of them. Maybe this time we can find some more clues about where they're coming from.
It will not be difficult
That'd be nice.
to find these pylons. They should be common outside our base. We could also build a few radar stations to detect more of them.
I mean, I built a radar station. There it is. Ooh, that one's red.
The first one disappeared just like each one that we scanned earlier.
This
Mr.
has
Riggs,
gotta be
did you
good
catch
stuff,
any new
right?
readings from this event?
I mean,
No, just a short
Right.
burst of dark energy.
which is probably also gonna mean it's under heavy resistance. So let's set up some defenses. I'm gonna keep making these towers because they are very useful in terms of just being a distraction for the enemies. They don't need to do a whole lot of damage. Really, what I want them to do is soak up the damage. Okay. That should be enough, right? Right? Oh boy. Oh boy, look at that mini-map. 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it! Ooh. Acid dash. That's fun. Ow, ow, ow. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away.
Detecting a change in wind power. This may affect our wind turbines.
Eat this! Hurrah! That was dumb. That was dumb. Oh boy, was that dumb. Oh, wow. I don't know if I could have done anything stupider in that moment. Why? Why did I think that was a good idea? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Note to self. Do not jump into the center of the enemy fortification with your body. I really hope what we got was worth it, because man, was that stupid. Oh hey, a better corrosive gun. It's a standard part. Oh jeez. I mean, I should really just craft this thing and maybe equip it. Oh god, that was so dumb. So dumb. Hey, look, better energy sensors. Grab some of those. Oh. Don't have the Hazenite. But I do have Ferdinite. Okay, so I gotta remember that at some point I should make the better repair tools. Oh boy. That was dumb. That was dumb. Sensors. There we go. Quite a bit more purple now. Gotta love it. Plenty of new mods that... Ooh. Red. Enables homing ability to projectiles fired with the weapon. That's nice. You know what? Well... Yeah, I don't have the ability to upgrade you yet. Where is my...
Research completed.
Got that. So we're still working on... Wow. Actually get this? That's surprising. I wouldn't have thought of that. I mean... Yeah, I guess it isn't connected to this hub of upgrades. Definitely would not have expected that. Okay. The explosion. Yeah, never getting that. No. Dukes, no. Wow. Takes a lot of effort to get to that. I think they called it legendary is the red status. Ooh, power fist. Those are some significant damage increases. I should really upgrade the armory when we get back and actually upgrade all of my weapons to the whatever highest tier is available to me. That requires both. Those don't. Still have not unlocked the ability to make laser weapons. Kinda sad. Wait a minute. Okay, so for a second, if you're looking at this, there's a little energy canister hanging off the side of it, and I just thought, is that a handle? Is this supposed to be like a sword, or a gun sword, which is one of the most ridiculous creations ever thought up by anime artists? So, luckily, it is not. Or at least doesn't appear to be. So, we are saved from that as a possibility. Ooh. Ah. Huh. Must be a movement ability. Yeah. Those mech suits teleport instantly anywhere within line of sight, and only— wow, that is a fast cooldown. Okay, I gotta test that out. That's crazy. That could make moving across the map so much faster. Plenty of things not familiar with yet. Right, laser tower, corrosive gun. Some of these just are time prohibitive for really their overall worth. This on the this way. Alright. Spent enough time dawdling. Back to work. Oh, there's another one of these things. What are you? Appears that they are mostly at the purple sites on the map, so it'll be a little bit easier to find now that I know what I'm looking for. Oh boy, oh boy. Calm down, buddies. Yeah, keep getting freaked out by those, thinking that there's some kind of an enemy when they're really not. Reveal your secrets to me.
Is there any difference between these attempts?
Yes, there are minor differences in dark energy emissions. They might have a slight directional focus.
Oh?
Maybe they're communicating back to their central entity.
Okay.
We do not
Yeah, that
have
makes sense.
data to confirm
Kind of.
that.
If
Okay.
any of this made
let's
sense.
activate a few additional pylons.
Well, lucky me, they were all clustered together.
Ashley, this is
Okay.
it. All of these pylons emit a dark energy pulse upon activation. They share a stronger emission spectrum with a common direction.
So you got 5 points that all have a vector, and you're having a hard time calculating where the vectors go? Part of being a vector is it has a direction.
So exciting.
Like, you only need 3 to triangulate something.
Matters to attend to. Our long-range sensors are picking up an entire army of these hybrid creatures heading
Ooh, fun.
towards this outpost.
Well, at least they
This
can't
is
go over
going
the
to be
gap,
the
so
most brutal
all of our
attack yet.
towers
We
are
have to use
safe.
everything that we have at our disposal to defend this base. If they can destroy it, then they will probably try to attack our headquarters next.
The
Oh,
power
boy.
of these attacks is growing very quickly. It looks like the production base that we destroyed recently didn't
well,
help us with lowering their
Really start
strength.
with everything being
We
at full
don't
health.
know how big this
Why it
attack
wasn't.
would have been if we hadn't destroyed that facility.
True. We still have some time. Let's start preparing.
Okay. Prepared. Can't really think of a whole lot else to do, you know? I've got some pretty beefy structures out here.
Wind power is returning to normal.
Apparently there was a wind disturbance that I hadn't caught on about. Things are coming from the south, which means that we should be fine, relatively fine, in this area. Ooh, you're not upgraded. You can be upgraded. Everything else seems to be at the highest, basically the highest level that I currently have available, so... I mean... just kind of have to wait it out, I suppose.
New technology has been developed.
Ooh,
New
and now we can
blueprints
teleport.
are-
Oop, wrong thing. This thing. Teleportation. I guess we'll equip that for now. Do I have to make it in here? Yes, I do. Wow. Takes uranium to teleport. And then we got more than enough tanzanite. So let's... okay. Sure.
Crafting completed.
So we go over here, and then we activate teleport. No, that's jump. This teleport. Equip.
Available for craft.
So... Huh. Nope. I can do it again. And again. And again. This is ridiculous. Whee! Yeah, I'd say that's gonna be pretty useful. Oh boy. And do I... Oh, okay. And I have a little targeting thing now that will show me where I can teleport to. Isn't that nice? Also odd that the mines being in place prevent the special flooring from existing from the Morpheum towers. That's odd. Does it interfere with this kind of flooring? Nope. Okay. That does make us faster, technically, so it's better to have that in place than not have it in place. Oh no. I have to try and reset the... So the mines cannot exist in areas of flooring. How very odd. And okay, whatever. Not my game. Got repair drones. I got special Morpheum towers. Got 4 minutes on, or over 4 minutes on my next upgrade timing. So even if I wanted to, there's not a whole lot I could include. Other than setting up something like nuclear power for no reason, I think kind of ready to go. One of these days we'll have the ability to set up a heavy artillery tower. It will be glorious. It's weird to think that the circle that we're looking at is not the area that it can hit. It is the area that it cannot hit. Because of just how ridiculous this thing's range is. It is and this is only the V2, is 2,000 explosive damage with a 10-meter splash damage radius. It's enormous. It is absolutely enormous. With a range of 25 to 180 meters. I mean, look at that. We stick this thing in the middle of our radar array, and it's almost that whole same circle. That is going to be amazing when I can get that going. It's just, gotta have a fusion plant, and I gotta have... Ooh. Hello, geothermal. I didn't think about that. You create mud, and mud can be converted into water. And water can be used in place of supercooling. That is very tempting, but I only have 2 seconds before the attack wave is initiated, so I'm not gonna bother.
A few thousand creatures running at our base. They are very close.
Yep, there they come.
We've made all the preparations that we could. Let's go out and meet them.
And I guess I could stick on another attack drone thing here. Can't... I wish I could make a shield generator. But same issue as before, where you just don't have plasma, so you can't attach it. Let's... You know what? Okay, and now all of a sudden I almost feel bad for them with the amount that... with the ease with which they're getting mowed down on this side. Ow. Alright, well let's take a look over here, because I don't think this side is nearly as well defended as that side was. Oh. Did I just... Okay, didn't got that tower. Wow. Yeah, there is a lot more on this side. Ah. wow, wow, wow. Alright. Alright. Okay, so this side probably could have been a little better defended. How'd this side do? Nothing. Barely a scratch. Didn't even care. Well done, this side. Okay.
Threat neutralized.
Ah, that's why I'm low on more.
This attack was exceptional.
Definitely.
Really?
My heart is still pumping.
Is it?
These attacks are removing my scientific curiosity. I want to destroy these abominations now. I feel angry,
I mean,
exhausted,
out of
and
pity,
disgusted.
sure.
There is no beauty in these creatures. They're just a mindless mass of flesh fused with metal. We have to destroy the source of this plague or they'll infect the entire planet. Mr. Riggs, do we have any progress on the data that we've gathered from those Exmorph influence pylons?
Yes, I was running data analysis all the time in the background. I have a lock on a very odd location. All of the influence pylons were beaming energy to a common point. I think
Really not surprised
we
by
can
that.
assume that those were data transmissions.
We had established that
Okay,
already.
That makes perfect sense. All of the Exmorph related objects and creatures were somehow tied to dark energy phenomenon that we can't fully grasp yet. That's why we couldn't work out what's happening around here. Can you tell me more about that location?
We can't rift jump directly to that location. It is surrounded by very dense rock formations, full of heavy element minerals that distort the function of most of our equipment. We will have to walk up there, through a narrow passage amongst the rocks.
How fitting.
You know, for the
A
most
single
part, I
path
imagine
to
that these
clarity.
maps are
I'm sure it
instanced
wasn't
and
designed that way on purpose.
procedurally generated.
Ashley,
I get the impression that the map that we're going to be going to,
No,
not so
not at all.
procedurally
But
generated
jokes
as the
aside,
rest.
We should prepare our gear before we jump there. Let's upgrade whatever we can.
that is a good
Yup.
idea. Just remember not to postpone this for too long. The Exmorph are probably growing in strength with every
Oh, come
minute.
on. Well, let's take a look at the... We should have unlocked... so yeah, we got teleport, we got better those weapons. What are we working on now? We're working on superior of the high caliber weapons, which actually the burst rifle has been amazing, in my opinion. So I will definitely want that upgrade. Is what? What is that on base or base damage from the last? Or no, that's the machine gun. Which one is it? Gun. Where are you? There it is. So this was 400, turns into 620 minimum damage or DPS. So yeah, that's significant. What's this? Whoa. Oh. I wish you were better. Wish the sniper rifle was better, but it's just not. It's so situational. Alright, so do that. Yeah, so we got a little bit of time to wait on. So I think one of the best things to do is grab a ton of these in a location. Oh, I can't build in here. Frustrating. Alright, well, Mark III energy storage, or material storage for sure in these locations, because, man, do I need a ton more of everything. Then... yeah.
The ground is shaking. It looks like an earthquake is coming.
Ah, great. Hate these earthquakes. Really no reason for it. They only feel like they have an impact when
It looks like
I would be in a situation where it's scary to be around. At some point, this will make sense, this advanced magnetic stabilizer. At least I hope it will. Oh, wow. Advanced laboratories take up a lot of energy. And Communication Hub does as well, but I don't even have the resources for this right now. Whew. Cherry level 4, 2,000 energy a second! But still only needs 10 water. That's such a silly requirement. Why does it need water? Why does it need 10 water? Like, what is it doing that it needs 10 water units per second? Like, is it trying to make some kind of a film out of it? And with our ability to just manifest resources in certain things, why is water one of the weird restrictions that we have? That, yep, we can't... This is one of the things that we just can't make with that. Just feels rather silly, all things considered. I think I'd have... Oh. Alright. Things are building, things are researching, and they should start researching just that little bit faster with my extra communications hub. So, I guess we could also work on the base defenses on this side a little bit. Where are you shooting? You're a plasma... You know, you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere. Look, that's terrible range. Let's set you up where you can actually be useful. Right there. And give you an upgraded version, of course. Do we have more... Where's our normal artillery towers? Because those were putting in work on that other side. Maybe get a flamethrower tower on that corner. Just felt like they were very densely packed. And the last thing to add would be one of these. And I can still make it out the door, so still good there. Alright, it's a little better defended than last time. And now our communication sub is done, and the armory is done. Excellent. You know, this wall was made in haste. It might be worthwhile for me to just confiscate more of this land out to the north. And set up more storage facilities and whatnot in it. Let's grab all the way out from here. And put this wall starting from out, which all of a sudden makes me sound a little silly because I just added a whole bunch of defensive towers that I am now going to rip out and put somewhere else. But it was the thought that counted in those spots. Yeah, plasma, or those towers don't really make sense around here. Tesla towers.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Okay. Now that that is completed, we can make our new rifle. not want to destroy that connection point. My bad. There we go. Actually, it would be better to set up another connection point, but let's increase material storage capabilities. Right here. We just need a ton of these in every location that we stay in order to make up for the amount of materials it takes to do things. Okay, so let those finish building. And go into the menu.
Research completed.
Now that that is completed, we can start building the no. Hazenite. Do not have the ability to make it because I don't have Hazenite. Oh no. Have the capability of making any of them? Oh. Well, isn't that frustrating? Do I have a Hazenite mission? I do not. Maybe I get a bunch by being in this area. Oh. Okay. Well, let's find out.
Rift jump successful. We're close to the
Okay.
Exmor base. Long-range scans of this area indicate that this is the only viable Vexwell approach. This narrow corridor is a complex maze of alien structures. It is going to be challenging to navigate through it, and we should expect extreme
Oh, jeez.
resistance.
We gotta get a
We have to
hole.
break through their central structure
These are
or
bigger.
whatever it is
These are
they're
bigger than they
fighting
used to be.
and disable
Whoa.
it. We can use
Okay.
our own
Why are they
technology
so much
to-
bigger?
Morphium towers can dissolve their barricades.
Why are they not dropping
We'll build our
Hazenite?
own maze of towers if we have to.
There's gonna be a lot of these towers, aren't there? There's gonna be a lot of these towers. You know, I might want to upgrade to better missile tech. If that's gonna be the thing that, oh god. There's just so many. If I can get the homing missiles, then I don't have to worry about aiming nearly as much against these things.
Our path is completely blocked by the Exmor structures. We must dissolve them by placing Morphium towers next to the barricades.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. Forgot that Morphium towers could do that. They dissolve these structures. Ow. It's all over the place. Okay. So let's get out just a little pump. Free energy pump. Don't have to supply it with power. I mean, I suppose in its current situation, based on how they keep saying that Morphium is its own power source, in this one time, I'd say that it's fine that it wouldn't require it, but more often than not, the fact that we can just get a pump, well, from a gameplay standpoint, it makes sense when you're putting a pump in the middle of any of the liquid surfaces, because the game also doesn't allow you to make the power couplings. There's no way for you to make power couplings in those areas to get the power to where you put your pump, but it does make it just that little bit sillier when you go around and you can just stick a pump in the middle of nowhere and have it
A new technology has been developed.
provide
New
power
blueprints are
for
available for
whatever you're
crafting.
doing. Wow, this thing's looking tense. Yeah, thinking about it, one thing I do have access to that I should have probably made is a better corrosive gun. Because right now I've got the wimpier version, and if I can make it better, why wouldn't I?
Crafting completed.
The inventory. Replace this with the new one, which has a mod slot, which we will now... what? Enables additional projectiles to be spawned when target is hit. Not bad. You don't already do damage over time? Yeah, I do damage. Or, oh no, I don't. Oh. No, come back. I don't think this needs critical chance. Just a flat damage increase is 3.1. Or I guess I would go with this one. Oh. Huh. Cluster projectiles seems pretty good. Target piercing for an AoE weapon like this, actually hugely powerful. Yeah. Target piercing, that's huge. Okay. Yeah.
It looks like the weather is calming down. Wind is getting slower.
Okay, that's nice. I'm not generating power here. I don't intend to make a base. I don't know if you did, but...
Another barricade. We can try to find a way around it, but there's no guarantee there is one. It's probably a better idea.
Yeah,
to
but we also
dissolve
need
the
to have a
barriers
source
using
of morphium in the
tiles
area
anyway.
to knock it down, so...
Progressing towards our goal. Dark energy emissions are getting stronger.
Be surprised. Although, part of the reason why we talk about things like dark matter and dark energy, but we have yet to interact with them in any scientific journal that I understand, is because
Under attack.
the whole idea of dark matter, at least, is it's a substance that has weight, but does not reflect light in any capacity. So we can't see it because either it absorbs light in total, so there is no emission of light off of it, or it but that's really it. It's absorbing the light in some capacity that prevents us from seeing it, because all of our instrumentation that is allowing us to interact with the universe at large basically relies on some form of light emission in one way or another. It's not purely light emissions, but anything within that spectrum that we can and cannot see is related to light. That is the thing that travels the furthest, the fastest, that we're able to interact with. And sure, we get into gamma waves and different types of emission sources, but we're not capable of detecting dark matter. There's some great projects going on, I believe in Nevada, that are tackling that subject at the moment. There's a place that has been set up where, oh man, I don't know the specifics personally, but I know for certain that it is in a deep hole where they're hoping for the smallest amount of possible interference for anything but a particle of dark matter or some such that could be just traveling out in the universe, making its way around before finally getting caught in our trap. But until such a time as that or other similar projects are actually able to capture and see that something that we could not previously detect has interacted with our equipment, I have a hard time understanding how our characters in this game are able to detect dark emissions
But we've got to push harder.
just because of their very nature of not being reliably detectable.
Are back at nominal power levels. Warning! A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Yeah, I really don't care that our stuff is being destroyed. I am assaulting this enemy stronghold. It's not important to me right now that I do anything else, like defend some useless structures in the middle of nowhere.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
All my sensors are detecting unknown emissions affecting them. We must be heading for a very powerful source of dark energy.
If we could detect all the dark energy and dark matter around us, we'd probably see a whole new world.
Oh,
We
hey,
have
they're
to
talking
save
about
all
that thing
these
I was talking
elements
about.
As soon as we've removed the threat.
Oh, no. Please don't die. Please don't die. Okay, we're just gonna sit here. Let RepairBot do its thing, make sure little cubies don't get us. Until heal comes off cooldown. There we go.
Thunder strikes. They are getting closer.
Okay.
Prepare for a thunderstorm.
I'm sure that would wreak havoc on my power grid if, you know, I had one. And we are really traveling from one edge of this map to the other.
It's getting really intense. I hope it doesn't overload our power grid.
Again, don't have a power grid to be overloaded, so don't worry too much. Also, wind power is up above 620% efficiency. Wow! If I had turbines, it'd be really producing right now. Oh boy, oh boy. Why did I activate all defenses at the same time? I've done this before. It's not smart. Pulling down the power of the sun. Ow. Get out of there. No reason to stick around there.
Base is under attack.
Again, I don't care. The base is a pump with a tower attached to it. That's only job was to clear a path so I could get further into this maze. What you claim to be a maze. It's certainly not amazing. Ugh, how did I make that pun? Is that really even good enough to be called a pun? Ugh. Flashes of light are blinding. Okay. Go.
I can see a huge metal structure on the horizon.
Thanks.
It must be their base or some landing ship. It looks damaged.
Ooh, there's a circle on the minimap. We're getting close.
Coming directly from that location. This is the central Exmor structure that we have been looking for.
It's coming from a nearby nest.
I really don't want to have to make this run again, especially without one of my weapons. So make sure that whatever this is
This guy
finishes
is
the
over.
job.
Warning! A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Again, don't have a base. Just me out here.
A tower has been destroyed.
Okay, here we go.
One of our
Come
buildings
on.
has been destroyed.
We are so close. Oh, wow, that's a lot of towers. That is a lot of towers. Okay, we can do this. We can do this.
Hostile creatures are
That's a
coming
lot of
from
mortar
nearby
strikes all in the
nest.
same place at the same time.
Clear it out.
Running. Oh, two of the big ones. Okay, two of the big ones. Meet the power of the sun. Oh, it's energy based.
Warning, a new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Just pillar tactics. Just use pillar tactics. Make circles around that pillar. Alright, there we go. Destroy this thing, destroy those things. Just die already. And when you lay off the trigger, you move so much faster. Alright. VP Heart facility is destroyed.
We finally made it. We've reached the excellent
I don't like that that ring just showed up. I do not like that that ring just showed up.
Ashley, this thing is still operational. We have to be careful. I don't want
Why am
you
I not
to
allowed to
lose
place
another
towers?
arm. Welcome, Ashley. We were hoping you would come.
I can place mines.
Thankfully,
Need a lot of mines.
able to destroy our rule replicants.
How do you know my name? How can you speak my language?
We were able to track some of your communication. Your language is easy to decode.
And for someone who figured out matter the way that your species did, I'm sure that's right.
Why were you waiting for us?
We landed on this planet a long time ago and wanted to colonize it just like you are doing now. This planet has a unique magnetic field that affected our systems in a way that we didn't predict in our hubris. One of our consciousnesses was damaged during replication.
Oh, and we are not able to interact with the outside world. Just great.
It started to modify and replicate the local fauna to use
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of things about this planet that don't make sense.
consciousness, but its replicants continued to function autonomously and overwhelmed us. This is the last consciousness hub that we were able to hide in stasis.
That's nice and all.
Ashley, I am sensing incoherence in this story. We cannot
yeah.
trust this entity.
I could have told you that.
Understood, Mr. Wicks. I'll take that into account. Some of this story doesn't add up. Why are you telling us this?
Okay, so
Why were you
I guess we
waiting
weren't
for us?
pushing the transmit button for that little side conversation.
No longer able to reconstruct our avatars. We need your help to survive.
The all of it parts.
Story, don't
How about the all of it parts?
Why were these replicants and towers guarding your core against us? That wasn't friendly.
No, but neither are we. What makes you think that we're friendly? With the corrosive guns, and the bullet guns, and the freeze guns?
What do you want from me?
We want you to host our consciousness.
Been there, done that. No.
We can help you, just like your companion. We can work alongside
I don't trust you in the slightest, person who's created a force field that I can't run out of. See? Yeah, no. A friend would let me leave.
We will transfer our consciousness directly to your backup AI storage memory. Ashley, do not listen to it.
No,
It makes no sense
please
to
don't.
infect our systems. This goes against all
Yes, it would.
logic. Procedure is very simple. You only have to activate our core.
I'll activate it with bullets.
The Exmore core is destroyed. Implosion imminent.
Let me out, 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 let me out. Let me out, 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 let me out.
Time is on our side.
Has the force field lifted? Can we make the jump?
No.
Negative. I can't establish rift jump coordinates.
Well, it would appear that I have completed the Metal Terror DLC. Did I get the bad end?
We waited out at the last
Okay.
second.
Whew.
This adventure almost ended our mission on Galatea 37. We didn't
Okay,
expect to
success.
find an alien civilization on this planet. I am as thrilled as a scientist as I am terrified of what we've discovered here. The metal terror that was created from fusing native wildlife with alien technology could have destroyed us and the planet itself. I don't think
Yeah.
we learned enough about the Exmore civilization.
No, we
don't know
did.
where
We
they
learned
came
all we
from
need to
and
know.
what their broader motives
Shoot
and
on
capabilities
sight.
are. Their understanding of what we consider dark matter and dark energy puts them at a higher development level than humanity. The Exmore civilization had far superior technology to ours.
Yes,
Yet they
which is
didn't
highly
survive.
illogical that
We
we
should
were
take
able
that
to
as
destroy
a
them the way we
valuable
were.
lesson. This planet is full of mysteries and undiscovered secrets that could threaten the existence of humankind. We have to make
Yes.
sure that opening up a portal back to Earth doesn't create more danger than opportunity for our species.
That is a very fair point that I had not considered up until right about now. I suppose we could always take the how they should have dealt with Pacific Rim way of dealing with things and just have a whole bunch of nukes pointed at the portal, and if anything we don't want coming through it comes through, we just nuke the facility and the thing that came through it. Or, you know,
Ashley, we are back at the Metallic Valley Outpost. This was the closest safe location that I could find.
well
Thank
done,
you,
Mr. Riggs.
Riggs. I'm glad we survived.
The
So am
explosion
I.
that destroyed the Exmorph core was immensely powerful.
Okay.
That location has been completely
Yeah,
obliterated.
didn't plan on
We
making
will not
anything
be able
there
to
anyway.
return there.
That's a big disappointment.
Is it?
We could have learned so much from that wreckage.
Could
We
we?
still know very little about the Exmorph.
Yes.
Picking up
And
a
let's
lot
keep
less
it that way.
activity in this area now. Dark energy wave emissions are hard to detect. The Exmorph pylons
Or-
that were appearing around here have also seemed to stop transmitting data.
The Exmorph entity that we destroyed must
Uh-huh.
have been responsible for controlling these creatures and sending them
Good.
against us. I think it was trying to trick us into helping it as a last resort rescue attempt.
Do you think that everything that it said was not true?
I think that most of it was probably true. The lies that are hardest to pick up are the ones that are mixed with
Okay.
truth.
The situation calmed down, but there is no guarantee that we've destroyed all of them. What do you think we should do with all of the
I
alien
mean,
technology
we're
that
still
we
going to
possess?
exploit the heck out of it. That
I
is our
think it's
mission
safe
after
to
all.
use as long as it's been replicated by us. Our printer drones create everything molecule by molecule. I don't believe that our structures could be somehow infected.
Do you think that we should explore this Metallic Valley further?
I think that we've completed our primary task here. I don't think that the Exmorph are a threat anymore.
Our
We can
printer
resume our main
drones
task on Galaxy
create
37.
each structure
Comet has a very interesting
molecule
mineral composition.
by
It has to
molecule.
bring in something valuable. I am tracking its landing location.
Just when I didn't think it could get any more ridiculous, they had to pull that out.
The
I
comet has
mean,
hit the ground.
we are getting rather
Let's go
precise
investigate that area.
with our ability to print or 3D print materials, but oh boy, is that still a stretch. You know, that is very much getting into the realm of nanites that I had been talking about before, where you are taking a substance, tearing it down at the molecular structure, and then remaking it somehow. It's just...
A new technology has been
Oh.
developed. New buildings are
Just
available
carbonium?
for construction.
Okay. Well, with that in mind, I see no real reason to stick around for anything more than what we've got here already. Maybe set up another... Yeah, not really. We've got more important fish to fry. Oop. Yeah, good thing our buildings are immune to our own damage. Okay. So with that in mind...
Completed.
Cool, energy walls. Does that mean I can finally start researching energy sword? Yes, I can start researching laser sword. Awesome. But I need the hub upgrade to unlock the last level of armories that are required to do even better things. I've got some excess energy here. Let's save it for other places. Okay, so... Oh, wow, and our research queue is looking mighty empty at the moment, so let's add some things to it. What is this? Now, flamethrower does not do a whole lot of damage at the high end. Let's add heavy plasma onto the pile. Yeah, I think that will do it for research until such time as I can, well, yeah, we can get the best form of sword, because I totally use melee weapons still. Not an obvious lie? Okay. And then the places to go are the uranium mining outpost, because now we can make use of our morphium energy sources in order to maximize our potential here without having to resort to nuclear and finding the one tiny bit of water that would allow me to not spend up my titanium I still refuse to do that on principle. Alright, so let us convert. So sell that. Sorry, buddy. Get a little bit of extra room here so we can set up more of them. Think 4 should be a good number for power reasons. Defense, want this guy here, and right there. Alright, so both of you, I want to switch over to morphium. Okay, that's good. And that, each of those produces at 150, yes. So that's 300. So I need more of them. So I need unpackaging. Well, I should set up the first power station now, because that will allow me to have the energy required to put more unpackers down. So even just to start with, because we're just barely energy positive.
There's a dense dust storm visible on the horizon.
Oh, and there's a dust storm. Great.
The sky
Are
is
you
barely
low on
visible
energy
now,
or
and dust is getting
carbonium?
everywhere. I hate dust storms.
And low on energy. Okay. Alright. Come on now. You out of ironium? Oh no. No, we're still... Look at... Yeah, I think you're out of ironium that you can harvest from here. And we have sucked up all of the uranium in this area as well. So, and we've still got ore to process. We're almost full on uranium. I mean, we've already got what we need. It's just the game requires that you have so many of these centrifuges for some reason. It's a little ridiculous, but I'll go with it. Make a couple of those. These will start producing what we require. I think I have to flush the... There we go. Alright, so now you should be producing. Excellent. Alright. And then I want to make one more,
Looks like
I
the
think.
dust storm is over.
Let's see. Here's our production facility decompressor. There we go. So I'll stick one of those there. Stick another one of these here. And add pipes. This just kind of, this should be a guarantee that, because this will be 450 per second unpackaged in this area leading into these. So in other locations, if we want to continue using Morphium as an energy source, it will be slightly inefficient because we will be producing 50 less or 50 over there as well. But in terms of a temporary, we just need it in order for these last two things to have guaranteed power. There's really no reason not to. Yeah, because look, we're minus 1100 right now during the night. So this will guarantee that we have enough power for moving forward. Although our energy storage is handling the power draw fairly well. Surprised. But again, guarantees over wishful thinking for this one. And those wind turbines move slowly. And it is still fun to teleport. And there we go. Woohoo! Alright. Another one of the decompressing facilities done. Another tower done, and we've got all of our centrifuges up and running.
To construct the fusion field accelerator for the
Halfway? What?
You can accelerate the
Ooh.
process.
Tack wave. Which way?
Additional uranium
Right side.
deposits
Okay.
and building more uranium centrifuges. Warning! I'm detecting a massive swarm of creatures heading towards our outpost. We still have some time to prepare.
Uh-huh.
Strengthen our defenses as
Sure,
much as possible.
sure. Do this. We can do this.
It's going to be
Not a
very
problem.
strong.
Not a problem.
The mining operation must have disturbed a lot of them. We're going to need advanced defense towers to repel these creatures. Also, let's not forget about setting up minefields on the critical paths toward our outpost.
Totally fine. Not an issue in the slightest. We'll through this. No problems. Wow, no on the old carbonium. Let's just set up mine layer both sides. Another set of attack drones. Oh, no, out of AI course. Well, since I got that message. I would greatly appreciate it becoming daytime again so my solar arrays would start working and take some of the pressure off of my Morphium facilities, which are somehow... Oh, that's why, because I forgot to set this up to dispense the Morphium. Oopsie. Okay. Now the power's looking good. Those, just in case things come from this side as well. Alright. See what these do. Why not? Set up a couple of energy walls on top of our normal walls. Yeah, so about half as resilient as our normal wall, but does damage to melee attackers. So, I'll take it. I think other than that, not a whole lot left to do around here before the attack wave comes. Alright, shoot over the top from here. Kind of. Mostly. Might as well just stand over here. The opening. Acting as my own wall. Okay. I really hope it... I mean, the indicators are supposed to tell you what side it comes from, but it'd be mighty embarrassing if it didn't come from the side I'm expecting it to. Also, very happy to see that our energy storage is able to make up for the loss of power through the night. That is very nice. Oh boy. Oh, here's a thing that I don't have that I should absolutely have. Level 3 radar. That'll be very useful in figuring out where they're coming from. Like it's its whole purpose in life or something. Alright. That sheds some good light on the situation. Okay. Not much left to do, but wait. And teleport. Because teleporting is still fun.
I can sense the ground shaking.
Yup.
I estimate a few
Yup.
thousand creatures running at our base.
26 seconds, here they come.
are very close. Prepare yourself, Ashley.
We've made all the preparations that we could. Let's go out and meet them.
Why? When we could let them break themselves against our walls. I feel like I've said this every time, but it's still true.
Construction.
Oh, phew. Okay, they are coming from expected locations. Then our defenses are well in place. Here they come. Okay, good. Attack drones very much earning their keep. Add a little bit of our own assistance, because now there's a huge wave of things that's shown up on our doorstep. Holy whoa-ha-ha! Feel the power of the sun! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Has been developed. One of our walls has been destroyed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
We're okay, we're okay, we're okay.
Power destroyed. Under attack.
Yeah, that was fine. I got through some of our initial walls, but not the important ones. Yeah, there we go.
I'm not detecting any large
Not an issue.
in the vicinity of our base. We've fended off the
Very
attack.
good.
That was intense. Our jungle headquarters feel really cozy compared to this place.
Yeah.
We gathered enough uranium
Yeah,
to
yeah, I guess
construct
you could
the
say that.
Fusion Field accelerator. Let's return to HQ to start the construction process.
Remember that this outpost will remain as a
Hey, alright. We are done with everything that we need to do here.
operational in this area to boost
We are officially considered finished. Which, I mean, we had so much more than necessary in terms of
long-distance rift travel and
the requirement for uranium that other things have had. Like, look at all of this nonsense. Look at all this uranium that I can't even pick up We are so full in storage. And yeah, just absolute ridiculous quantities that they expect us to get. All right. I think last thing to do is set up a couple... ooh, we are so low on carbonium. So low on carbonium. Yeah, okay, so... I think the thing to do is going to be to head back to headquarters. Really not a whole lot else out there for us. Actually, let's go back to Metallic Valley for a second, because I can still make use of at least a little bit more of that Orpheum pool that was at the base, and let's convert that to energy, and then convert that energy into free carbonium, so we don't have to have things manufacturing it anymore, because that is the last real sink that we would need to fill in. Can I? Yeah, I can get more from this pool. So if we stick that there, yep, and then we can get one more here, barely. But those two combined let us make 2 more of these facilities. And then, I mean, for while it lasts, might as well also use it to generate some ironium from just mining. Or because we can't even produce that much. This is why we need the just synthesizers for ridiculous amounts of energy. Alright, so set one up here, and here, and here, and here. That might be just slightly over our energy draw, but that'll be okay. Should be okay. We'll see. Oh, it's just the most fun to wait for things to finish building. Yeah, no power. Crimea River. Oh yeah, wow, that was much faster and more intense energy drain than I had anticipated. Oh boy. Okay, those are both online now. So what more do we require? 707, and this is a place that has decent wind energy. So if we did the math from before correctly, I just need to make like 14 of these things. And we will have another continual supply of carbonium that we can rely on in this location until the end of the game. But man, oh man, is it going to take us a while to build our stock back up after the demands that we had put on it before. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so 5 more. Come on now. Oh, we're almost full up on titanium as well. Palladium not looking so hot on, but we could go remedy that. not gonna worry about it until such time as it needs to be worried about. Because if I can go through 2,900 before making the newest edition, then that's worrying. But for now, it should be fine. Alright. Let those finish building. And plop down this guy when it's ready. And head off back to headquarters and see what kind of adjustments we can make there. Okay. 10 more seconds and we're on our way.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available
Yay.
for crafting.
Warning! An aggressive horde is amassing.
Nah. Oh, come on.
Defend our base.
Ah, fine. We'll defend the base. It was this close. It was this close to getting away from it all. So now we gotta put even more constraints on our energy. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Build these. Build a couple of... Oh, God. The carbonium restriction. Really feeling it now. Man, this hurts. Man, this hurts a lot. Ugh. Alright, well, maybe we can get away with that. I don't really expect the attack wave to be that massive. We can do this. Just really hope that I don't embarrass myself too badly by having said that, no, it's not going to be that big. Uh-oh. I did not want to do that. I did not want to do that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I did not want to consume one tower to make another. That was way not what I was thinking.
Danger! Hostile creatures are
Yep.
approaching our base. Get ready for battle.
That they are. You should be seeing the... I guess... Are there any meteorites to still be blown overhead? Here we go. Yep, they're coming from that side, which is good.
Base is under attack.
I like seeing that.
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
Oh, okay. So they're attacking some of those worthless facilities again. Well, I'd say this place is rather well defended. This side.
A building has been destroyed.
Whoa, what? Why? How?
Base is under attack.
Oh boy, they're attacking far more on that side than I thought they would be. Oh no, 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 no. Please no, please no, please no. Okay, not as bad as I had feared.
Wall destroyed. The tower has been destroyed.
Or maybe it was. Hard to say. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Has been destroyed.
Oh no. The wall's really getting destroyed that badly over there?
Base is under attack.
Why do they keep coming? This was just supposed to be a simple simple defense. Oh no. Stop poking holes in my ship. Okay, that side should be cleared up well enough that we can go back to the other one. Come on, teleports. These things. Okay.
A new technology has been developed.
Okay.
Blueprints are available for crafting.
The technology is vital. Select new technologies for development.
Wall's defended. Carbonium starting to be stocked. Let's get out of here. Please.
Hyperparticle condenser construction finished.
Finally, it's a big milestone towards
Yay.
setting up a stable connection back to Earth.
So, this thingy on the back, which I don't know what it does. But it's complete though. Hooray! Ooh, get to upgrade you. That's nice. I get to upgrade all of these. As long as my carbonium lasts, which it's not going to last much longer. Oh, there it goes. Already out of it. Oh, yeah, I can. Or I could if I had the resources. But we need to pick more research. So what is that going to look like? It's going to look like laser sword, or more laser sword, and sadly, I just don't think that the highest level of flamethrower is going to be worthwhile. And then this is going to be the area, yeah, better energy wall. Because it's essentially the same as our other type of wall, except it does damage. So I really don't see a reason why not to get it. And this guy, kind of the same issue that I have with the flamethrower, just doesn't do enough damage. Now the corrosive gun definitely deserves to be on that list. And as soon as we can get our carbonium problem solved, that is going to be another big thing to work on, is going to be like just upgrading our power facilities, making sure that everything is still connected. Man, seeing these Mark 1 walls. Use the orbital scanner to detect new... This is the mission. The only mission is making these last things that we gotta make, and making sure that the bases survive in the process, which could be the hardest part of the mission overall.
But our base is safe from the wind.
So, thing to do, make more science facilities. It's gonna be a big one. Make a bunch of carbonium just generators in different locations. It's gonna be big. Set up our highest level of, or upgrading the hub. That's going to be a big one, but that's going to have a whole thing attached to it. Yes, we need 13k resources, and it's going to, that's going to be quite the undertaking at that point. Because that's going to summon another massive wave of enemies, and I'm going to need to make sure that all of our resources are well defended from attack on any side. But for now, I think the thing to do is just set up a bunch of the carbonium generators. And I don't have access to the next level of this, I think, because I don't have... Wow, that was fast. What am I looking at? Looking at the wrong tab. Better energy sword. Do it. Yeah, we don't have the next hub upgrade, which prevents us from getting this. So, soon. That'll definitely be a thing to add to. But to even just get to that point, it's very necessary to set up some of these generators. I want to be somewhat careful about the number that I make because my numbers are skewed by the storm that's happening at the moment. Okay.
The storm is over.
That's nice. Water filtration plant. What can I get out of you? So you process 100 mud into 100 water. You want 100 water per second, so getting 800 mud out of this thing. Put one there. Put there. Don't have the carbonium again. But the plan is that I'm going to use this geothermal vent in order to give me the necessary water for one or more. I only need 100. I only need 100, so I've already got it there, but I want more. 17k requirement for that. Then we get so much better. That'll take a little bit of time to get to. Set this up, maybe get that fusion power plant to start building. But then after that, I think I will call that another very successful mission. Alright, so we got hub connected with water now. Do not have power. How do you guys not have... Oh, because nothing has power. Because I was very much misled by that thunderstorm. Okay. That was far more significant than I ever would have given it credit. Wow. Well, everything gets some upgrades for when the night turns to day. Fusion can't get here fast enough. Oh boy. You know what? With this little development in mind, I think I might worry about this later. Yeah. But, we'll worry about this later. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And this is Philemon signing off.